Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here. The Nexus is the Nightfall for the week, so we'll see how I can manage that one. Gonna give it a shot with my Hunter. Modifiers, we've got our Arc Burn Specialist, so bring those sniper rifles, they will be hitting like trucks. Juggler, only so often of course, and then of course Ironclad, more enemies with shields. Modifiers, of course Arc, so bring all your Arc stuff. Hunter, I'm of course going to go Blade Dancer. Use any grenade that you think is going to work pretty well for you. You know, skip grenade if you want to chase him down, whatever works. I'm going to go Showstopper in case anybody does get close. If I need to go run Vanish, something like that later on to go, pick up the relic and fire it at the Nexus, I may do it that way. Then of course Escape Artist, if I need to basically get out of dodge for a minute, I can do that. Toughness and battle recovery always being a must here. Weapons ready quickly or increased invisibility effects, that's probably the way I'm going to go. And you can go Stalker, but honestly what I would do is probably Hungering Blade in case you do actually kill anything. You can probably kill it quicker and survive. Encore is a way to get more kills out of your super, but for survivability, Hungering Blade's a pretty nice way to go. Other than that, guys, going to go pretty straightforward here. Something like Mask of the Third Man should be fine. If you have the ATS-8 Tarantella, reduce arc damage from minions in the darkness, that almost might be a better way to go, to be completely honest with you. We'll just have to see. Might try that one out first here just because less arc damage on this one might be a good idea, but I did get Fang of Ear Ute last week, so I am going to try that one. Good old Arc Scout Rifle, keep my distance. Of course, my Irene, since it is Arc, my go-to. And then any rocket launch you've got that's going to be Arc is going to be a good one. This is what I've got. It's got tripod, so we're going to roll with it. So here we go. Let's jump on in. I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, back at it again. Hey guys, Ebontis here. As soon as you jump in, guys, just get running. Sorry, don't mind the double introduction. Without in orbit doing a couple things. And if there are no enemies out here, don't worry about it. You don't have to spend too much time killing these guys. If they're not here, maybe throw a grenade at one of them, see if you get lucky. If you do, great. If you don't, no big deal. Plenty of enemies to kill inside. Now, you will want to probably try and come in with a full thing of rockets if possible, just because it's going to benefit you to clear out some of these enemy groups pretty quickly, and maybe a couple of those shanks a little faster as well. So first that's going to come in around this corner. Get a rocket over there, get a nice group killing. And then off to your left over here, you're going to have some shanks coming in. Now, shanks do get to be annoying just because they're arc damage and they're shielded, so you wait a second and try and pull a few of them into one area, like this. And you try and get a rocket on him. Take him out along with some other guys. Again, rockets do kill things pretty quickly. It's always nice to drop those shanks. So, first one is in the back, actually. Usually they're off to the right. So over here, you're going to have some more random enemies over here. Fortunately, also looks like I've got no heavy ammo to start off with, which is kind of a pain. So in the back, you're going to have that Servitor. You got to kill 3 of them. What you pretty much need to do is try and see if you can get to a point where you can stand kind of tall. And if you can get a point where you can actually shoot him straight on, pretty much you only need 2 crits on him. 1, 2 with a powerful sniper, and he'll go down and he's done. So next one will spawn after you kill the first one, so look for it. If it's spawning right in front of me, just be careful about it. If it's spawning off in the room over to my right, then it's going to be a crazy mayhem area over there. I don't think I have to kill the rest of the enemies, but if I do, then we'll do it. And we'll just go ahead and get an upper deck view on the world, see what spawns next. Should be another Servitor somewhere out there. Can't find him right now, though. Well, there's a captain. He needs to die, so he's down. And Servitor. Now, I'm not saying the upper deck is the best place to be, but it is a place to be. A lot of stuff comes up to you. You definitely just need to make sure you're ready to move. But again, these crit shots on him will do wonders if he doesn't teleport completely out of your line of sight. Alright, 2 down, and the other one looked like he was right below me, actually. See if I can get a few shots on him. Now, up here is usually not where I fight this match from, but just seems to have worked out this way. And as soon as these doors open, you do probably want to have some rockets ready.
Down brings us closer to ridding Venus of the fallen.
Blessed opens a lot of doors. Upper level's clear.
And then be careful around the corner. You're going to have some shanks. You're going to want to kill them. And then again, as I said, if you got any rockets, you can take out some of the guys up top pretty quickly. Alright, Shank, you're not taking me out. Not this time. Heavy in the back. Clear a path for yourself. Got a couple vandals over there. Watch their little tracker shots. If you want to throw a grenade back there, you might get lucky. Otherwise, just run straight up. See if you got any ammo. Otherwise, just keep going. No real big benefit to hanging back there, honestly. Spend more time in case you have a bad death on the boss or something like that. And we'll move on. So again, you can get out of there in 4 minutes. Now, going up to the top is not normally how I would do that. I would do a lot of the fighting from the front. Because usually there's like a servitor off to the right. But if they don't seem to want to do that, then, you know, enjoy the fact that that one kind of worked. Sugar happenstance, but it did.
Look, current situation aside, the Guardians have things handled. Doesn't leave a lot for the Hunter Vanguard to do.
If you're bored, the Warlock halls could always use a once-over with a monk.
Oh, their commentary.
You're breaking up.
So go through here and just listen to those two, Icor and Cade, duke it out. They're hilarious. And as you run through here, it looks like I'm going to have some heavy ammo boxes somewhere down in the next room. And down here, you're going to have a few harpies. They go down pretty quick because their arc shields obviously fall pretty fast to arc weapons if you've got them. You're going to have some goblins on each side, so watch for those. And usually, there he is, one more harpy. Here, now a nice grenade if placed well. Or just completely past everything because they didn't attach it to anything. And down below you're going to have a few enemies of fun. So, goblins go down quick. Obviously, they're not your big worry. Now, Minotaur is going to be out there, and you're also going to have a couple of hobgoblins. Shoot them once, let their shields go down. Ow. There's your Minotaur. Told you he's coming. Kind of hurts. So, fire in the hole. One's down, the other's shield is down. And we should be in reasonable shape. Probably don't have too much else around here. Looks like I got another goblin. Now, what I will do is I'll pick up the heavy. Nope. Forgot the key. You need the key. Don't do that. Unfortunately, carrying the key, you are a bit weighted down, but your double jump still works, so don't forget about that. You run pretty slow, but your double jump will clear some distance for you. Now, once you drop this thing in here, basically what you're going to have to do is stand on the platform and basically make this portal like you would in Vault of Glass, which works well because everybody's going to be doing Vault of Glass. So basically step on it first to get all the enemies to spawn, and then what I would do is honestly turn around, come back up here, see what you can pick off. You're going to have quite a few Minotaurs, honestly, and they might collect up there in the center. If they do, fire a nice little rocket. And you got a lot of enemies down there too, so don't feel worried about like blowing through a lot of heavy ammo here. It's kind of going to be one of the ways you survive and take care of this part quickly. Because all these Minotaurs, you don't want to try and stand there and build that thing while you're just, you know, getting hammered. Just give it a second. Pull out some special, pull out some heavy, do what you can do. And again, time is going to be a bigger benefit, so you have more time later on. Still have 22 minutes and pretty much towards the boss at this point, so could be worse. So here, now you just got to stand here and make this portal. Now, as soon as it happens, you need to be ready. When this thing actually gets to the top and you see a little, hear the audio kind of clip, basically say, you know, it's open. You want to run straight through. There might be one or two around the corner, so be ready to shoot them. But you're going to have some enemies that spawn kind of all around, so just be ready to go.
That barrier would
right here.
Considerable resources to power. I think they're scared.
Or if you got a grenade, nice little group
Validate
explosion.
that fear,
I know, last time I did it, they seemed to teleport by me because they were just in a big hurry to get out of that hallway. But sometimes they're all grouped up. So either way, just be ready. Now we're finally towards the boss room 22 minutes ago. Hopefully I don't screw this one up. Definitely happened last time. There are a few other cuts in there. If you guys want to see the screw-ups, just let me know. Those are fun to watch, I know, for some people as well. Or if I just do something stupid here and get killed. Seriously? Yeah, well, almost got killed there, and that wasn't going to be nearly as glorious as going down to the Nexus, but it did almost happen. Now, as I got some heavy kills, I got a heavy spree there. Now I'm using my primary weapon. What I could do, got a few kills there. And rainbow metal, just like that. Not as hard as you guys think sometimes. Just try and rotate through, especially on something with juggler. It's manageable. Now down here, the annoying guys you really want some sniper ammo for are going to be the Minotaurs. Lots of shields, lots of damage you need to do. If you can pick a few of them off from above quickly that you can see, there's usually one back here, one over here. Reload, there's one in the back. You're going to get teleported down anyway, so if you do it quickly, you might be able to avoid some of that stuff. And then as you piss more of them off, just pull them to you. Now that's a lot of them. Little whiff there. Now go invisible maybe, get out of there for a second. And finish him off. Now once the Nexus comes down, you gotta be somewhere in reasonable hiding. So don't just be out in the open if you can help it. I want that heavy ammo though, if I can keep my little paws on it.
That mind is wielding a significantly
Now,
upgraded
that thing
chassis.
hurts like a truck. So, I do have triple tap on this thing, so I'm going to try and get a few quick shots off and start the whole process of do enough damage, get cleansed, and then go try and survive. Having a grenade up will get me a little extra bonus. Hit him a few times in that crit spot. Now, when the enemies are going to spawn in, you're going to have a couple places. One is going to be right down from here. So you want to maybe potentially, you need to find one of the spots that actually has, apparently I haven't done enough damage, but I spawned the enemies, but I did not actually. Nexus is tagging me like crazy. Alright, come here. Try and survive a little bit, take this guy out. Use this as a time to get your health back. Now, normally when I do enough damage, because I usually hit him 4 times, not 3, he's going to basically go spawn the enemies, but also get to the point where I'm marked by the void. So at this point, it's probably going to take me like 1 shot, and it should happen. Maybe? Or do I just have some weird timing going on right now? Which is possible. Save my rocket for the moment, and try and piss him off over in that region, so when I actually get a shot on him over here, the shield might be up. Now, one thing about trying to move around the room with the Nexus is splash damage is stupidly large. So you kind of need to stay airborne as much as you can while you move, and just watch. Also watch these little boxes. Any of these things that are yellow, they explode, and they can hurt. If you're next to him and his splash damage gets one, you're also going to die. Like that one there. Just random little stuff like that that you wouldn't expect to be a major issue will get you killed in something like this one. Now I have the luxury of having a little bit of a moment here to take my time. Now I want to go back up to the top just because it's usually the best place to go, but my path is cut off, so I got to go the long circle now. And again, just try and get some movement between you and him. Rotate around, try and find a few clean shots. Now, there's the shots I'm talking about. Now, I'm about to get marked by the void, but somehow I didn't, which is really bizarre. It's probably going to happen next time. So, if you get to a point where he doesn't really see you and you're not getting splash damage and there's no enemies spawning, well, apparently I'm just going to get lucky this time. But next time I'm sure I'll probably piss him off completely. Come up around the corner. Come back up here, try and grab some ammo, and see if you can get a decent vantage point on him. So we're always waiting for that shield to spin. He's hiding in the corner, of course, being a nice jerk that he is. So there's a decent amount of damage. There we go. Alright, so we got enemies spawning now, which I figured. Also probably going to get marked by the void. So when that happens, when you want to take these guys out as quick as possible. Now, when you get marked, you're looking for a debuff. And again, watch how close you get to either side. Watch the enemies that are spawning up. Again, great time for your super if you need that health recharge. So far, I'm survived. Yep, more guys coming. Apparently he doesn't mind that he's got a grenade on him. A few more guys coming up, so just hang tight. If he's not, blasting you, you're in a safe spot. That's pretty much all I can say. Silver contender at 34. Points apparently aren't that high required. Waiting for the guys to spawn too. Now, normally I am supposed to get marked, which is really weird why that's not happening. Basically what you do is you get marked. There's going to be a little spot on the ground. You need to basically run through it. So if it's like where this little green thing is, just run, bounce through it. You'll get cleansed, and then you can rotate around and kind of do what you were doing. But the idea is you need to make sure and keep moving when you're marked so you can get to one of those things quickly enough. Otherwise, you're going to go blind and you're going to die. I mean, blind will get you killed anyway, so... But if you can make a full circle run, again, that splash damage, if this was burn, it would be lethal, so... Watch him where he's at. He's always pretty quick to get you popping. So we're doing alright at this point. Got a decent amount of damage on him too. Well, I tagged him once, but not quite what I was going for. Oh, shield's up. So that's going to be useless side, so just wait. His shield takes a little while to reload, and as you can see, that splash damage going nuts over there. So wait for him, and should be open about now. There's some shots on him. Should have some enemies spawning in. Now these are probably going to be your bigger ones, so just be careful. Try and get them grouped up if you can, especially over here. So that's a nice grouping. Now would be a pretty good time, depending on how quickly these guys come charging up to you, if you can either pop a heavy ammo synth, or just be ready to take these guys out as they come up. But a heavy ammo synth, if I can get it off, will help. I have no idea why I'm not being marked by the void. That should be happening, and it's not. Be careful not to shoot a rocket square away in your face. Come here. Don't kill me now. Sorry, not happening. I'm going to survive this one. Sorry, dudes. Now, I'm reloaded. We'll blast these guys pretty quick. And should be in reasonable shape. Now, normally, and you almost need to do another video to show you guys, but basically what that is I couldn't basically sit here when the enemy started spawning. I would need to kind of go super, go down below, and run through. Basically, right here is one of them I know, and there's another one on the other side. And you basically just have to pass through. It's a glowing area on the ground. So apparently it's a glitch on this run. I'll do another one because Hunter's squishy, so if I can finish him off, I figure I'll be in decent shape on the others. If you make a full circle run, you'll at least have pulled the enemies around a little bit. Again, don't stay on the ground too long. It hurts like hell. Whew. And I'm hurting pretty bad. A few stragglers down below. Got a little damage. Got one goblin coming up over here. Another one. See you on the radar. By the boss. And he peeks out and shows his face. His wonderful, pretty face. Start tagging him. You might be able to finish him just like that. And there you go.
Well,
I got gold contender right there with at least 46.
It's been fun, but I've got a legion
And
of hunters
finished
to
all the
oversee,
world of
which is
bounties,
less fun than
so.
it sounds. I think they think I'm too hands-on.
May as well use my skeleton key. 67,000 is good.
Wait, what?
And that went straight to my
well,
vault.
Guardian.
Hopefully I didn't fill up my vault, but we'll see if I did.
Despite our enemy's best efforts.
Nah, shouldn't be too bad. Alright guys, well that is pretty much the Nexus. Kind of an odd run though, just because the fact that I didn't actually have to run to those specific areas. Only difference is, just if you do that, just do a quick pass through. If you're a hunter, try and go invisible and do it. That's going to help you make that rotation a little quicker. If you can just run down, get cleansed, and come back, hey, what do you know? Red Death, because I think I already have plenty of those. But, yeah, I will try and get another one up with another character, so I will link that one over here just so you guys can see what that looks like. I know I did multiple runs on a previous one where I died, so if you guys want to see that one as well, let me know. But I will try and get these videos posted up for you guys. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, drop that like below. Subscribe to the channel. If you want those notifications, hit that little alert bell. And as always, hit up those comments. I'll get back to you guys as quick as I can. Have a great one, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.